guys, so we are on the back of the next paper. Sorry about that. It says the hours of daylight in Seattle oscillate from a low of 8 hours in January to a high of 16 hours in July, and back to a low of 8 hours in December. Write a trig function that models this. So let's talk about this. So we're at low at 8 hours, right? Then we go high to 16 hours, and then back low in December. And notice this all took place in the 12 months. Okay. So, period is always time. Okay. So what we got to do now is figure out how far apart 16 and 8 are. And the answer is, oops, let's get that away, is 8 divided by 2. So we're going to go down 4 to give us our midline. So my amplitude is 4. So 16 minus 4 is 12. And there's my midline. Okay, so we also see that it is a cosine and it is flipped. Okay, so all we have to do now is find b. So b is 2 pi over 12, which reduces to pi over 6. So y equals, it's flipped, so negative 4 cosine pi over 6 theta plus 12. And you're done. Okay. Sorry, let's see if I can get this out the way. Or not. Okay, so the height of the water in the bay varies over time. On a certain day off the coast of Maine, a high tide of 10 feet occurs at t equals 3. A low tide of 2 feet occurs at 7, and back to the high tide at 10. So notice here, so we're at 10. We're going to come down. We have a low at 3. And then we come back up. I'll make sure, yeah, oh, sorry, the low tide is at 2. Sorry about that. Okay. Now, here's the thing, we got to be careful. We started at 3 and back to, okay, feet, and then back to 10 feet occurred at 11. So we started this thing at 3 and ended at 11. Okay. So we got to figure out my amplitude. They are 8 across, divide by 2, and we get 4. So go down 4 from 10 and we get 6. So my midline is 6. Now our period, we didn't start here at 0. So what we're going to have to do is 11 minus 3. I'm having that type of day where we're just going to check and we get 8. Okay, and this is all because we didn't start at 0. If we started at 0, we wouldn't have had that problem. And it's a cosine. So b equals 2 pi over 8, which reduces to pi over 4. So y equals 4 cosine pi over 4 theta plus 6. Okay, not horrible. The temperature of an oven in a laboratory rises until it reaches a temperature of 22 degrees Celsius and reheats only when, let me get this out of our way. Okay, nope, out. Okay, and only and reheats only when the temperature cools to 18. This reheat cycle typically lasts 60 minutes. Determine cosine, okay? Here they're telling us my period is 60, okay? Now, the high is 22, the low is 18. So how far apart are we? There. And the answer is 4. Divide by 2. So my amp is 2. Okay, go down 2 and we get 20. So my midline is 20. So B equals 2 pi over 60, and that becomes pi over 30. Y equals 2 cosine pi over 30 theta plus 20. Okay. I hope this is making sense. In a top secret experiment, many details were kept hidden. All that is known is that there was a 20-degree difference between the max and the min, and the experiment lasted 18 minutes. And it's a sine curve. So we know PD is 18. We know that there's a difference from my max to my min. We know there's a 20-degree difference. Divide that by 2, and we get 10. They didn't talk about a middle. Okay? So, midline is 0. Okay? So B equals 2 pi divided by 18, which is pi over 9. And it's a sine curve. So Y equals 10 sine of pi over 9 theta. Okay? I hope this helps and makes sense. And I will see you later. Bye, guys.